So if it's not your favorite, leave a comment too on one. We going against the Chicago Bulls, man. We going against the Chicago Bulls.
All right, fellas, let's play team ball out there tonight and get this win.
Coming to you live. And Clark Kellogg, it's good to have you with us.
He's an intense player, guys, and that intensity can sometimes be his downfall. You're not really sure what you're going to get out of him.
Like aggression has to be properly channeled. Point guard that has strength and size and tenacity. He's skilled and he knows how to run the show. It won't be an easy task at all. Now here is Harris. Here's the feed to Ilyasova. Second shot opportunity. That's good. Unbelievable shot there. Here's Johnson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Pretty bad defense letting the rim, but smart play foul once he was there.
But you know what's happening. They message right there. Ain't easy inside. He's off on the second. Brooklyn on defense. They can offer. You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to. And the basketball about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Williams. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harris outside. Sanders. No good. On the wing, Williams. Right side, Williams. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. So the wing on the left. Garnett kicks to Pierce. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Action earlier. That's a steal. About 2 minutes.
Starting this game out like that, getting such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Harris. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Harris kicks to Mayo.
Shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point. Here's Johnson. Williams, a screen on Mayo. Break in the action. Let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. And you look at Sanders, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. O.J. Mayo. Those numbers is always important on playoff teams. Now, here's Sanders. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the one thing that you have to have in basketball is
I think we're gonna go up there against the Chicago
that's what
Bulls.
Sanders does. He's willing to go up and block shots.
He is in the lane. Sanders is on the floor. Always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. The first one falls. Off on that one. Harris outside. Pass to Mayo. Jacks up a three. Basket is good. The assist for Harris. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Williams passes to Pierce. Harris against Williams. Into Johnson.
On the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Harris kicks to Ilyasova. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And I think Doris Burke for us.
Told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And there's Terry after the three-pointer from Ilyasova. Terry did Plumlee. Milwaukee leading by 7. Ridnour gets a screen from Udo. Ridnour, that's good.
For the layup.
Here's Chalmers. Terry the pass to Plumlee. And he gets it to go. Those are... Here's Pachulia. Back to Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Anderson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pachulia. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Terry. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The offense fell in free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by
first round of the Eastern Conference. The Milwaukee Bucks. It's the NBA.
There's 4 rounds. There's 4 rounds. There's the Chicago Bulls, and then the 3rd round. Whoever wins that, they advance.
Welcome back to
And
game
then
4 as we get ready to start things up again.
hopefully the Cleveland
Let's take a moment
Cavaliers
here
to
to get
win.
your guys' take on
But I
scoring
really
so
want the Cleveland
far for
Cavaliers
the
to win
Bucks.
so we can
Well,
go
I tell you
just
what, they
like
must have had a good shoot around
regular
because
season.
they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineup. And Milwaukee, looking at who they got. Harris, he's in at the point. Pachulia is out there with Udo. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Here's Harris after the made shot from Chalmers. Harris gets the screen from Pachulia. Harris kicks to Pachulia. He loses from 15, and he connects with the jumper. Pachulia's got his second. That's trailed by 7. Conley gets the pick. Chalmers. First here for Milwaukee. Sanders checked in for Pachulia. Ilyasova. Johnson outside. And Augustine kicks to Johnson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. knocks down the first one. Johnson hits them both. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Neal dishes to Ilyasova. And it looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Now, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, Jay in that last game against the Nets got down to business. He finished with 24 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A game like this will garner attention from the league, and especially so as a rookie. We'll see where he goes from here, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that used to have their upcoming opponents terrified for it.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathers that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Augusty with it. Caron Butler covering. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And the Nets making a change here. Here's the check in. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Sanders. Williams, that's good.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Bucks leading by 5. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. He told his players to play less as individuals and more as a unit. As he put it, one-on-one play has not yielded them nearly enough open shots. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw drops for Sanders. So he hits both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Williams. And that's collected by Butler.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Now the pass to Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets trail by 7. Augustine with it. Butler covering. Augustine passes to Williams. Kicks to Garnett. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Sanders. And the layup's good off the glass. Sanders has got 9.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Outside Williams. Deflects the pass. Sanders with the steal. Here's Mayo. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Gary Neal. terrific shot on the turnaround. Pierce has got his first basket. Milwaukee leading by 7. Knight kicks to Ilyasova. Plumlee with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Johnson against Mayo. Outside, Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Butler.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Knight. Open shot, Butler. They get the rebound. Sanders. Here.
Oh.
1:19 left in the first half. That's good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Pachulia, defended by Plumlee. Pachulia dishes to Harris. Dashes in.
Pretty pass.
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Pierce with the screen on Harris. And they call an illegal screen here.
Now, tough call there.
43 seconds left in the first half. Knight for 3. That's good. And it's Rittenauer picking up the assist. Knight's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Taylor with the ball. He feeds it to Pierce. Dishes it to Plumlee. A rebound by the Bucks. And here is Rittenauer. Now, here is Knight. Here's Harris. Pachulia. Tip back in for 2. Pachulia's got 6.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
And the first half is now in the books. Bucks lead by 15. And coming up after the break, it'll be Dan Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by
Oh man, I know is we 9-1. We got the best record of all of them.
postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. Milwaukee up on top against the Nets at Barclays Center. Get out your brooms. They're looking for a clean sweep of this series with a win.
This last 10 games records.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get
This
ready to
week,
continue with this
I'm
round
thinking
1
about
matchup.
just doing
It's been one
after my phone
outstanding
charges
game from
again.
Sanders.
Do
It'll be important to see,
1
if
and
they
2.
can slow them down in the second
And my
half
phone
here, because
charges
so
again
far they have
in
had
the
no answer
afternoon.
for him down on the block.
Do 3
Well,
and
you got to
4.
mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, front him, play behind, double team him. But right now, he looks unstoppable in the paint.
On the perimeter, the all-star trio of Williams, Johnson, and Pierce. Garnett out there with Plumlee, so that's the Nets 5. Johnson kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Now here's Butler. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Sanders passes to Butler. And it's good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Williams kicks to Pierce. Garnett outside. Back to Pierce. it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, offensively, he needs much less space to operate than most players. It's amazing how well he can get his shot off, even with somebody right in his face.
You know, even the tightest defensive pressure doesn't seem to faze him in the least. I mean, you can attribute it to his concentration, where he has incredible focus, or you could just say he's one of those gifted scorers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. Them both.
How about O.J. Mayo in this one? He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of
Oh
three-pointers
yeah,
in this game, too.
do round 2, but round 1 first. That's 66%. Okay.
Now here's Williams. Right block shot. It's rebounded by Mayo. Mayo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside. Shot denied. The kick outside to Butler. It's stolen by Johnson. He dishes it to Plumlee. It's rebounded by Mayo. Mayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon, and they're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Williams against Harris. Lets it go. Good on the jump shot. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They
So that
desperately
will
need a basket.
get to the basket. Okay.
Garnett outside on the wing, Williams.
That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Harris outside. He kicks it to Sanders. Clock at 6. Mayo drops. Johnson down low. Ilyasova on him.
Great job right there. Him up in a
Oh,
Really having to work for it.
Harris again. Gets it outside to the inside. Harris with it. Williams picks him up. Passes it to Ilyasova. Harris kicks to Butler. Here's Sanders. That's Johnson outside. Johnson off the pick from Garnett. Johnson kicks to Williams. Basket good. Harris outside. The feed to Sanders. Harris against Williams. Releases. Harris misses.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded.
Garnett with a screen on Butler. Sanders against that line, and the shot is long. Bucks leading by 17. Butler dishes to Harris. Well, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Williams sends a screen for Johnson. Feeds it to Williams. Ring shot on the way. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be
But over already. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. The start of the final quarter right here on 2K.
Oh,
Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
no.
Don't miss it.
I bet you, man. I bet you can go against the Chicago Bulls. Bet you. Ain't no.
Well, with guard, really a
Leading by 21 on the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Jay out there with Luke Rittenauer, and it's in at the. Now here is Harris. Here's Sanders, and it's off the back rim.
You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right on.
Puts it up. Great D that time from Chalmers. Hits. Chalmers has got the first basket. Is going.
Kind of to range jump shot specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
You're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch-and-shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Brooklyn. And Chalmers kicks to Johnson.
That's
Takes
all.
the turnaround Jay. Rittenauer with the rebound. Bucks leading by 21. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Harris passes to Ilyasova. Back to Harris. Puts one up from 19. Great defense that time from Chalmers.
You know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Down low, here's Plumlee, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
Sharp pass to give his teammates a high percentage shot in close.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He wants to see a more open, aggressive approach offensively. He told his guys they're playing it too safe, trying to be too precise. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Rittenauer.
Let's just go. Go right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
In there.
Use that pick to get in close.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Fourth field since we started the final quarter of play. Milwaukee.
I thought it was like that.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the basket by Chalmers.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Bucks leading by 21. Harris dishes to Butler. And he banks in the layup. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Terry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris with it. Now Pierce defending. Harris kicks to Ilyasova. And the pass to Sanders. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Milwaukee. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's
You could have passed it to me. Oh, I could have made that shot. I could have.
In the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fades and shoots.
He's all right.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now here is Harris. Fires it up. That's good on the jump shot. no way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Pierce. He squares up and sinks it. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Harris against Williams. Harris kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Harris. He feeds it to Sanders. The kick out to Mayo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
I'm just so impressed with these guys. They made big plays when it counted the most, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bucks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for them in the end.
And if you had to pick one player who would take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Larry Sanders. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Darren Williams. And the basket by Harris.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Williams for 3. That's good.
I didn't know.
Sequence right there.
Now here is Harris. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler goes in. And it's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Probably time to just say
This
it,
one's
guys.
kinda
This
cold in
game
here.
is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Outside Terry. But they recover it. Milwaukee with the rebound. Harris, right side. Outside Mayo. Wants to get it to Sanders and does. Back to Mayo. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K
episode
Sports crew.
1 of
This
the
is Kevin
second
Harlan
round will
saying so
begin.
long.
As
We
soon
leave you
as
now
I
with our
ended.
Jordan player of the game.
I really hope the Cleveland Cavaliers go advance, man. Because I don't want to verse the Bulls, bro. If we verse the Bulls, we're going to get swept. We are going to get swept.
Congratulations. You guys were able to finish off the sweep tonight. What's team morale like following such a convincing performance this round?
We're pretty bummed out, man. I mean, couldn't this thing have been a little more dramatic or something? I mean, how boring is a sweep, man? Man, I'm just playing, man. Of course we're feeling good. I wouldn't expect anything less after stringing together 4 games in a row like that. We're locked in and ready for the next challenge, man, for shizzle.
I mean, we're feeling good. That's what he's trying to say. We're feeling good. But I don't know about the second round, man. I don't know about the second round because the Chicago Bulls, they might come and verse us. Who knows? They might verse us. Oh, the Cleveland Cavaliers? The Cleveland Cavaliers? No! Okay. If you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. And on the next episode, we'll be versing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, man. This is your boy Jaquavius Leonard Harris signing out. And I catch you guys in the next video.